Guys, this is Aidan's Toy Trove. I have a box here from Elayne Watrus. It was actually labeled to Aidan. So I popped the tape and peeked in last night to make sure that it wasn't possibly a present for Aidan. And I don't think it is because there's lots of bubble wrap and I just don't see anything that would have been his in there. So I do believe these are more horses from Elayne Watrus. If you have watched any of our previous videos or have seen some of our listings, Elayne Watrus does really unique custom steampunk horses. And she said that this package contains some of her very, very best, or actually what she feels are her very, very best pieces. So I'm not even sure what's in here, and we're going to take it, or open it up and take a look. Kind of feel bad. Looks like she purchased one of the boxes at the post office, which I know is really expensive to purchase. If any of you have ever looked at the prices at the post office for purchasing boxes, it's ridiculous, and whenever possible, you know, I suggest reusing a box if you have it, or Walmart has boxes, U-Haul has boxes, Home Depot has boxes, and they're all cheaper than the post office boxes. Okay, so here is one, and these are really well packed, lots of bubble wrap, air bladders, foam, and again it looks like a lot of this packing is stuff that we sent to Elayne and has come back, so it's kind of like we trade packing back and forth. I think it's really funny. She's been including packing slips lately, which is wonderful. Helps us keep organized. We're both kind of scatterbrained, but it helps us keep organized. I'm just going to pull the horses out of the box, and then I'm going to move it. And we'll start opening them. I believe there's 3 horses in here. I'm just looking anything that could potentially be a base. Okay, here is some screws. Check that out. Think that over. I'm a little confused because I think one of these is a Allegro and I'm not seeing a base, but maybe the base is in with the horse. I'm not sure. But we'll put the packing back in the box, and then, I promise, we'll get to opening the horses. And this has been super, 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 super busy week for us. Headed into holiday shopping season, so the store has been open extended hours, and business has picked up a bit, which is wonderful. But I haven't had as much time for model horses, which are my favorite thing to do, although we did get to open a lot of the toys in the toy store and open up displays and put them out, and that was really fun. Okay, so back to, here is a horse by Elayne Watrus. It's in beautiful big bubble wrap. This is the type of bubble wrap that I prefer for custom horses with the big bubbles. It just seems to provide better protection, and this is very durable. Nice. Ooh, I think I know who this one is. Oh, I was totally wrong about the mold on this one, because oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Wait until you guys see this. This is unlike any horse that I've seen done by Elayne before. Very different, very cool. This is going to be so truly awesome. This is a custom Breyer Picasso or Desatato by Elayne. I can see just by looking at the camera that the colors are quite off because my lighting's so poor, so I will get pictures of these, obviously. These little white dots that you see, these are pieces of clay that are just left over, so if you see that in the pictures, usually it's just like, Elayne does a lot of drilling and dremeling, but it's just little remnants of clay dust, and it'll come right off. So I don't know if you can see this, but this is a bronzed color. He has white, he has the tarnished bronze, kind of greenish color, and then the brown bronze. Just, oh, fabulous. Love him. Wow. And he has really pretty green turquoise, sparkly gems in his tail. He has one of Elayne's lovely leg wraps, pattern stamped leg wraps with a A bronze nail head there. Oh, he's fabulous. Look at his face with this awesome watch part. I don't know if you can see the numbers on there, but there's the numbers on that gear, and then there are the little watch hands coming out right there. Oh, fabulous. Wonderful job, Elayne. I love, 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 love this horse. I wish he would show up a little better on camera for you, because he's truly fantastic. I think you can see a little bit, see if I turn him like that, how it's almost like his color shifts from the bronze to the tarnished bronze color, and it doesn't quite shift. It's not color shifting paint, but it does have that appearance because of the way that it's blended. And when you look at him kind of from different angles, he does appear almost color shifting, although he's not a true color shifting paint. He's got wonderful gears here on his shoulder. See that wonderful color shifting look on his shoulder, and he's got the kind of what I just call, for lack of better words, the craters on his rump. A wonderful stamping on his back and his barrel. Totally gorgeous, and he looks like, I believe this is a glossy finish. As a collector of custom model horses, I'm always a bit leery of glossy models because of the high humidity that we have here, and then I travel to Kentucky with my horses where the humidity is high and the heat is just sky high during Breyer Fest, and I've had problems with them going sticky in the past. But Elayne's horses, whatever varnish or sealant that she uses, I have never had it go sticky. It is simply fabulous. So we'll put Mr. Picasso or Desatato over there while I open the next horse. Okay, so this one is quite different from the others. It is actually a copper fox. I sent Elayne a copper fox Welsh pony. Just trying to undo the bubble wrap. Got a little tangled in his tail here, and I told her steampunk this up and do your thing, and she did her thing. And this one has a super fabulous color. There we go. Now I do have, if you might have seen, when I pull the screws out, and I asked for some tarnished screws to go along with the theme of this horse, because right now he's balancing on a newer looking screw, and I also have acrylic pegs, but I think he's going to look totally awesome standing on a screw. So I don't know what I'll end up using for that supporting front left leg, but this is a copper fox Welsh trotting Welsh pony. Absolutely gorgeous. He's kind of white with some tan and almost a little bit of gray. This is one of my favorite colors by Elayne. This is the first copper fox that she did. She said that the plastic handled very, very differently from the Breyers, because she has done a lot of dremeling and cutting on the Breyers, and she said this plastic handled very differently. But this horse still turned out beautifully, and she's very happy with him, and I'm very happy with him. He will be traveling with myself to promote both Copper Fox and Elayne's work. You see he has the beautiful little jewels on his bridle path. He has the stamping, he has gears, and screws, and just everything. And he has this gorgeous, gorgeous sculpting. Look at the sculpting on his leg. Totally beautiful. Elayne's right. She really knocked it out of the park with these. He has socks, which isn't something... I haven't seen Elayne do too many pieces with kind of socks that are distinguished, or like the Desatato has the lighter lower legs, but this one has distinctive socks and they look really good, and this color is just fabulous. So check out all the stamping and the gears on this one, and he has just a matched brown tone tail. And look at the stamping on his legs, and it's just gorgeous. He turned out beautifully, and he's really hefty. I think copper foxes in general are a bit heavier than Breyers, but this guy is really heavy. I love him. I might put him for display in our store. Look at his windblown mane. It's just beautiful. It's even with the industrial mechanical look, Elayne's managed to capture just a beautiful flowing mane. It's just gorgeous. Love him. Love him, love him, love him. Thank you, Elayne. This guy, I gave Elayne the body, let's see here, back in March at Breyer West. And he's kind of been sitting on the back burner, and she finally found herself with some time, and I'm glad almost that she waited to do him, because he is simply fabulous. Okay, we'll put him over here by Mr. Desatato, and we'll move on to the very last horse, who is here. This one, I believe, is Elayne's personal favorite of the batch, and possibly one of her personal favorite models that she has done ever. This is the Weather Girl mold. Ooh, look at her, how pretty. With her mane sticking a little bit to the bubble wrap. So let me get this bubble wrap put away. Oh, she is fabulous. And then did, I think, one other pink Weather Girl with this pinkish shading, but they look completely different. This one looks nothing like the other one. This is the first time I have seen Elayne do the stamping on the face. Look at that. And she's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. She has, it looks like, I'm not sure, but maybe even a partial gear on her cheek here. She has a beautiful wind tousled mane. She has, I love these. I think they're, it's a watch face. I'm not sure though. And gorgeous gears. She has all sorts of stamping on her legs. So this one has extra intricate carving. She's got metal wrapped around her legs as well. I know Weather Girl isn't a very heavy body in general, but this one is really hefty. So this one has had a lot of work done. Of course, the other ones have too, but ooh, she is gorgeous. She has, ooh, even the stamping on the front of her face. And over here, she has another, I believe this is a watch gear. I could be wrong. I'm no expert in watch parts. She has this gorgeous little kind of leather leg wrap with, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. These little fasteners. She has the stamping on her rump. You can see that she's got, it's not a bright pink, it's a subtle pink, but the pink shading, and then it goes kind of to a darker shading on her rump, and the darker shading just brings out the stamping on her haunches just beautifully. And her tail, oh my gosh, I'll show you more of her tail in just a minute, but she has the prettiest tail with gorgeous pink gems, just gorgeous. I know these steampunk horses aren't for everyone, but I think these are just so super cool. So here is her tail with all like washers. There's a bolt here. There are gems. There are translucent gems. There are just, these look like beads. They're not see-through like some of the other ones. And she has a bit of a pearl gem in her tail. She's totally fabulous. I love her. Today I really do need to get going to the store, but I want to at least do pictures of maybe 1 or 2 of these before I go, and then I can work on editing them at the store. I do a lot of picture editing at the store after I've stocked the shelves, and if there's, you know, no people in the store, then I can work on editing pictures. So I've been working pretty hard to get some pictures done and all lined up and on my computer and ready for editing, so that I'm not just sitting there at the store. So it's kind of like working 2 jobs at once. Oh my gosh, look at these little wire leg wraps. They're so cute. Okay, so this is The Weather Girl by Elayne Watrus. I'd love to hear what your favorite is. I honestly, I cannot pick a favorite. These are all super duper fantastic. I just cannot pick a favorite. And this is the Copper Fox Welsh Cob, and I'm going to send a picture of him to Becky Benfield from Copper Fox, because she actually donated the body so that she could use it, a customized piece to promote Copper Fox, and I think she'll be very pleased and excited to see how this guy turned out. So I will go ahead and send those pictures to Becky, and I hope that she will share them with you all. There, if you don't know, there is a Copper Fox Facebook group. I don't know what it's called offhand. I think it's Copper Fox Model Horse Fans, but it's a fairly quiet group. There's not a lot of spam. If you like Copper Foxes, I highly recommend joining it. And this guy, he's just, his color isn't coming across in this lighting, so he'll get pictures done, and then you guys can see how truly fabulous he is. Love him. Love him, love him, love him. Just, look at the gorgeous gems on his tail. I just keep noticing new things. Okay, so that is all I have for you guys. I'm going to get pictures done of these horses, and then I'm going to get to the store. Lots of work to do. Hope you guys are all having a great week, and I hope you guys all have a fabulous Thanksgiving. Thanks so much for watching.